Hi everybody, this is part of what I was working on earlier. I had seen Father the Bride Part 2 yesterday, and I knew that Father the Bride had to be online somewhere. So I found it, and I'm going to do a review on the first one first, the second one, and then some other videos, and then I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm going to talk about, then I'm going to watch parts of Karen Reed I didn't watch before. So, alright. Father the Bride. This movie was made in 1991. Stars Steve Martin, Diane Keaton, Kimberly Williams, Paisley when she was Kimberly Williams, and George Newbern. Those are the principal people. And then, of course, you have the actress who played his parents, and Kieran Copeland plays her little brother, and like more supporting people. All right. So, and then Martin Short plays one of the wedding planners. Okay. All right. Well, this was a remake of the 1951 movie Father of the Bride. That one starred Spencer Tracy. Same premise as this. Uh, the father of the bride, the daughter is the apple of the father's eye. She's finally getting married. He wants her to get married because he wants her to be happy, although no one is ever going to be good enough for his little girl. You've heard this story before. So when she comes home from uh, Rome, um, she's all happy, and the mother knows that something's different, but she doesn't know exactly what. Then the father sees her and says, "Oh yeah, she's different." Then finally at dinner time, she says, I'm seeing somebody. First she says I'm seeing somebody. Then she says I'm engaged. At the words I'm engaged, the father loses it and says, "Do you know what you're doing? You're too young." She's only 22 and the groom to be is 26. But he has all these ideas in his head that the guy is too old for her, and you know we don't know who he is, and he could be telling lies and the whole thing. All right. So, and then kind of with that, the idea of the father losing his daughter, you know. Um, so at first he opposes everything. I mean, everything. He sees everything as dollar signs and what it's going to cost him instead of his daughter's happiness. But he finally gets on board, but it's after he goes to jail temporarily for stealing hot dog buns. Yes, hot dog buns. Because he refused to pay for 12 hot dog buns in a package times about 3. So he tries to remove 4 buns and refuses to pay for the extra. So they lock him in jail. And then Nina, his wife, has to bail him out. Okay. So, but there are little touches that, she's still his girl. She wears sneakers with a decorative lace kind of on the shoes, but under her dress. Um, she still plays basketball. So she's still the same person, but she's going to get married now. And you can see that uh, Brian and Annie are better people when they're together. So it's a good thing, but um, it's not until she's about to break up with him because their 8-month dating anniversary coincides with them planning the wedding. So he gives her, Brian gives Annie a blender, and she sees that as a statement that he sees her as a 1950s housewife. But it's not that. He just thinks she likes to do banana shakes, so he's trying to help her out. Um, and ultimately, of course, they get married and everything, but it does take 2 hours, and um, there's some really funny stuff inside too. I'm not going to ruin the whole movie in case you want to watch it. Although a few of the moments in the movie were kind of redacted or silenced, I guess because of copyright. Um, but yeah, it's a good movie. It holds up. The themes hold up. The fashion, not so much, because you have to remember this is 30 plus years ago now. But yeah, overall, a good story. All right. Father of the Bride Part 2 coming up.